There's something building in the air. I can feel it, I can feel it. It's pressing down on me and I can barely breathe. Oh, can you feel it? And I'm surrounded everywhere. I can feel it, I can feel it. It's creeping up on me, but what I just can't see. Oh, say you feel it. I'm falling into this unknown. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? There's nothing I can do but to give in to the plan. And then the bass kicks in, and then the bass kicks in, and then the bass kicks in. I can take it, and I lose control. I can shake it.
Hey there guys, how's it going? It's Afraid-Not, and this video is a little bit special purely because it's Black Ops 2 and I've uploaded a lot of Black Ops 2 onto this channel, but something special about it is that it is actually on the PC, as you could probably tell by the title. And if you're lucky enough to have good internet, you could probably run this in 60 frames a second. It's the first video I've uploaded in 60 frames. I haven't got a capture card for my console that captures in 60 frames, but on the PC it's very easy to do, so hope you enjoy. I know that my last Call of Duty video was fairly negative, and you know, I was saying that I'm just not enjoying COD anymore, and to a certain extent that's true, but I am playing it on the PC and I'm enjoying it a hell of a lot more. It's really like I'm learning it all over again. The mouse and keyboard is no joke, it really isn't. I mean, changing from like having a controller, which I've used pretty much all my life, and then to come over to the PC and use the mouse and keyboard, it has really taken some adjustments, and I've, you know, looked up on Google and things like that how to get better, and you know, there's no real trick apart from just keep play. And last weekend, and when I captured this gameplay, it was the first time that I really felt comfortable and it actually felt natural using the mouse and keyboard. But so if you guys are actually thinking about picking up a PC, because I know that a lot of people are at the moment, if you're thinking about getting, or you got the money to get a PC and you're transferring from, you know, the current gen consoles over to it, I would definitely recommend it, especially if you take gaming seriously like I do. And the marketplace is just so much better for for PC. There's so many more games and they're so much cheaper, and I could talk all day about how I think the PC business model is a lot better than consoles, but we're not here to talk about that, but we are talking about something PC related. This is probably a little bit out of date and a little bit old, but I'm going to be talking about PC mods. Now, Steam, the biggest marketplace on PC on where to buy video games, well, they decided to start charging for mods. Now, these are mods for games that I think the community have made, and they basically, if you wanted to, I think you could upload it onto Steam and they would take a 75% cut of whatever the modder wanted to charge, you know, the community for using their mod. And it's been quite a controversial thing really, because these modders, they upload onto, I think, Nexus. I think it's a program called Nexus, which I think you can download mods from, completely for free. It was all community driven, there was no charges, no nothing like that. But then Steam have kind of stepped in and said, right, we want to host your mods and we want to charge everyone for them. So I think a lot of people have accepted and said, yeah, you can have my mod, you can take to 75% or up to 75% of whatever of whatever mod that they've created. And the community had a massive backlash. I mean, I'm going back sort of probably about 2 weeks ago it all happened, and I think within 24 hours or 48 hours Steam actually brought it back down and said, alright, this backlash is a bit too much for us, we can't handle that sort of thing. But it is quite an interesting topic really, because I don't really know where I stand with it. As with many of my topics, I tend to like put my ideas out there or talk about a topic, and then I like to get a discussion with you guys. And I do feel like that a modder, whenever they create something for a game that they absolutely love, I do think that they should get some kind of compensation for it. I don't know if it could be on a kind of pay what you want model rather than actually have a price and this is what you pay, because some of the mods, I mean, they was doing costumes on Steam. I mean, for like a costume on Skyrim, because the Skyrim I think is the only game or one of the few games that they started with, they'd done a whole costume set on there and it was like £2.50, and it's only a costume, it was a bit of cosmetic, it wasn't really anything great. I don't know if that's because Steam wanted to charge 75%, and 75%, what a ridiculous percentage to take out of someone else's work as well. Although if you are an indie developer and you've got your game on Steam, then you're guaranteed, I think, you know, you are guaranteed sales, because that is the place. I mean, wherever I go first is Steam to look for games, or if I'm looking for a new game on PC, it's always Steam. And then sometimes I might pop into Origin if I'm looking for an EA game or whatever. But yeah, Steam is definitely the place to go and get, you know, all the games really. So them introducing a modding system, I think it could have worked and could still work, but it has to be implemented a hell of a lot better than it was 2 weeks ago. I think if people are developing mods, because I mean mods are a massive part of PC gaming. I mean, you look at Dota, it was a mod to start off with of World of Warcraft, I believe. DayZ was a mod from Arma 2. I mean, these are big games, so modding is a massive thing, and I do feel like that if people do get paid for doing all these kind of mods for all their favourite games, you're going to get a better product. So you're going to have people spending a hell of a lot more time than what they probably do making the mod. Another issue really with charging for mods is that where do you stand with licensing? I don't even think that that's really a thing. I know that most developers like people to mod their game because it puts longevity on the game, because I guarantee that Skyrim would not be as high as it is or most played on Steam if it wasn't for all the mods. I mean, I've played it with mods, and some of the things that people come up with, it just gives the game infinite life. I mean, it incites people to buy the game. I actually bought the game because I knew that the modding scene was quite good. I don't play it as much as I probably should, but I knew that there's just infinite life there, and I think obviously that the developers of Skyrim will appreciate that people make, you know, add life onto the game, but when they start charging for it, I don't really know where they stand with licensing, because I can see a developer getting the ump with that. But I think that's where I ultimately stand. I think that people should be allowed to charge for the work that they do, ultimately because everyone will get a better product out of it. Please let me know in the comments below if you would accept paying for mods, providing the price is right. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a rating, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.